What is up, guys? It is Tyler here again, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be changing it up. Instead of NHL 15, we're going to be doing some Battlefield Hardline gameplay. So obviously two different kind of game styles, I guess you can say. So obviously NHL is sports, and then Battlefield is first-person shooter. This video is about what I think of the game. First looks like the first game I've played. This is obviously the gameplay that's on right now isn't the first game. So when I first played it, it was actually in the morning before I head off to school. I wanted to try out immediately and just see how it feels and whatnot, and I was unable to record it. But anyway, so this is actually a couple games in, and the game feels absolutely great. It feels exactly like Battlefield, and it has a different style to it, which I'm impressed. You know, year to year, DICE and EA, mostly DICE, because EA is just, you know, for moral support. You know, hey, let's go, guys, let's go. Anyway, so yeah, so year to year, they always provide us with games that are, you know, decent, and not once they let us down. You know, not once when I say, oh, I didn't like that Battlefield game, or that Battlefield game sucked. You know, like Ghosts, what was it, Infinity War and Sledgehammer, I think. Don't hate on this, don't hate on me for saying this, I don't know, but you know, that was a disappointment. Ghost was a big disappointment. And for Battlefield, they take 2 years on their game, 2 to 2.5 years, you know, whatnot, and same with Call of Duty, but now they have 3 years. But Ghost still let us down. But Battlefield, the Battlefield series has never let us down once, and they're gonna keep that up with this one as well. This one is absolutely great. I am in love with this game. You know, it's a great feel. My favorite thing to do is snipe on it, as you can basically see. And I gotta say, it has got to be one of the best kind of feeling to the game that they've had in a long time. It feels a lot like Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 3 is way different than that. So I guess you can say, yeah, it feels exactly like Battlefield 4. Alright, so my first impressions on this game is, you know, I got into the first game I played was Conquest, because that's the only mode I know, right? So I got into Conquest, it was Dust Bowl, and it was, because that's the only map, I was like, wow, this is actually a pretty good feeling, right? Immediately took out the sniper and started sniping people. You know, you adapt to the maps after a while. Obviously, with each map, you don't get a map and you're like, alright, I go here, here, here. But it's a pretty straightforward map. But all these maps are pretty straightforward. There's not like you're in a big maze or something right now, like that. But first impressions immediately was, this game is great. I am in love with this game. Second thing, I got onto it, and the thing is, it's kind of jittery. I gotta say, what I mean jittery by is like, there's a little bit of lags here and there. But obviously, this is beta. It's been out for about 2 days? Well, not even 2 days. A day and a half so far. Was it? It's Wednesday today. So yeah, a day. A day. It's been out for a day. That's what you're gonna expect with a beta, especially a beta. I don't know, Battlefield 4 beta was, you know, that was a pretty was it Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3, which was pretty interesting, because you can get onto the map and stuff like that. I think it was Battlefield 3. I'm not sure, but you know, discuss in the comments, I guess. But yeah, I've got to say the beta is good. I feel like it has a great feeling to it, but a little bit of laggy, you know, a little bit of lag here and there. But you know, I've tested it with my internet. You know, I had a couple friends come on, and they had the same thing. They had the same problem. And you know, maybe it's the server I'm joining. Maybe when I'm doing quick match, maybe it's putting me into a European server. But you know, the lag isn't that bad that I can't play the game. It's only here and there. You know, it's not like every 10 seconds. You know, I got a lag spike, got a lag spike, got a lag spike. It's like I can't play the game. No, that's not how it is at all, right? It's here and there, you know. If I'm driving a vehicle, it's kind of jittery. The vehicles are pretty jittery though. Like, I gotta say, you know, driving it, it's kind of bad. I mean, it's been with almost every single game. You know, driving a vehicle, like a land vehicle, has been one of the troubles for Battlefield for a very long time. You know, if you don't know, if you've been driving, like, I don't know, let's say, what are they called, ATVs. They're called quad bikes. Let's say you're driving a quad bike. You know, you go forward and then it kind of brings you backwards. You know, that's what I mean. It's kind of laggy, but it's not laggy that you can't drive it. You know, you're driving, all of a sudden it just brings you to another fucking world, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. It's pretty sleek. You know, for all the Battlefield games, it's been pretty sleek, gotta say. Right? So next thing we're gonna be talking about is the guns. How good are the guns in this game? Well, they're decent, I gotta say. You know what? They give you pretty good guns. You know, MP5K, as you can see here, and pulled out. That's a really good gun, especially up close, obviously, because it's a PDW, or sorry, whatever, submachine gun. I know everybody's gonna be like, "What's a PDW?" Anyways, so yeah, it's a short range weapon, so it's not that good at long range, but it's still pretty good. What's the other one called? R8 something. That is also a pretty good gun as well. A lot of recoil on that weapon, but again, decent. The next one is the shotgun. It is I think it's from Battlefield 4. The shotgun that they start out with. It's a pretty good shotgun, up close, obviously, but you don't know how many times I've died by it like a long range as well. I'm just sitting up on a rooftop, and all of a sudden I get shot, and it's all the way a guy across the map. So, I don't know. Next one is the sniper, which is a Scout Elite. It's a great sniper. I gotta say, it is probably one of the best. It is the best sniper so far. And I'll talk about that in a second, why it is the best sniper. But I gotta say, it is one of the best snipers, or is the best sniper. It's the scope isn't bad. It's not like, how some of the snipers in Battlefield 4, SV98 specifically, has not, like in the scope, it doesn't have a dot. Instead, it has a triangle, or a triangle, I guess you can say, or an arrow as the dot instead of having a dot. But that said, is that you can pick different scopes for it to be able to have a dot. But starting out, the Scout Elite has a big red dot. I mean, that's kind of a big, for me, it's kind of a downside, because I don't like big red dots, because I know I'm trying to aim in, and I don't know if I covered his head or not, right? But it is a pretty good sniper, and I've invested my money into the different scope. The actual rifle. It's called a rifle scope. It's the 8 times magnifier. That one. That is what I picked for my scope, and it is absolutely amazing. So yeah. So anyways, the reason it's the best sniper is because, first of all, I think it's the AMW or the AWM. Don't kill me for saying that, but one of the two. Anyways, it has a lot of recoil. It has so much recoil that it is impossible to snipe with, unless you're very, very, very particular with your shots. You're aiming in, and the guy's standing still, and you're like, okay, I can do this. Shoot, bang. Then you get out of the scope, you get the kill, then you look at it again. But with the Scout Elite, as long as it's very good. Even if you put I put the muzzle brake on it, and that makes it 100% better. I've got to say, it's 100% better. So it's just a ton of too much recoil for the starting sniper, or the snipers that you buy, and it's $51,000 to buy, and which is absolutely nuts. And actually, I haven't got to that yet, but I'll get to what I'm saying about 51,000 in a second here. But yeah, I gotta say it's all right. It's a pretty good sniper, but it's the damage is always the damage bar is full. If you look at it, the accuracy bar is full. Everything's full. Even the range is full, except the control. They call it control, but it's recoil. So everything is up, except control is down all the way. But with Scout Elite, there's not as much damage. But with the AWM or the R700. You would think that since all the damage is already allocated there, you would think that maybe, I don't know, it would be a good sniper, and it'd be one shot if you hit the chest, but no, it's not one shot if you hit the chest. It's still 2 shots if you hit the chest, 1 shot of obviously in the head with any sniper. Anyways, so yeah, we'll get to the money thing really quickly because we're running out of time. But basically, the money thing, what I'm talking about is when you get kills or get any points, you get money allocated, and with that money you can buy weapons, equipment, scopes, camos, anything you can possibly think of, even muzzles or muzzles. And so that's basically what here. So you can see at the bottom where my score says 2,386. That's how much money I get from that game. And then I think in that I had like around 30k. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that sums up my first looks at it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I did personally. So yeah, you guys will see much more gameplay coming out soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace.